guys, it's Gina from Orchid and Opal Jewelry and Beads, and welcome back. I have another haul to share with you guys today, and I'm super excited. I brought the color back with this haul. You're going to see what I mean in just a second. I got some beautiful, colorful beads from the Dollar Bead Box website. You can go to dollarbeadbox.com. That information is below in the information section if you're curious. For those who don't know, they do have a monthly bead subscription box that you can sign up for, but they also have a website where you can go if you are a member of the subscription or their site and purchase a lot of items for just $1 each. So for Black Friday, they were running a special. It was 15% off if you spent $75 or more. So I definitely took advantage of that. There had been some things that I had been eyeing for a while and kind of kept in my cart. And so I was hoping they'd run something for Black Friday, and fortunately they did. So I'm going to go through these things. I have 75 different things to show you, so I'm not going to like dwindle too much because that would be a super long video, but I am going to kind of break things down for you by type of bead and do some really nice close-ups so you can see what I got. So the first section I'll show you are some of these gorgeous Druk beads, and these are rebuys, these chartreuse color, which I just love. And then I had gotten some beads in this finish before, both in their subscription box and on their site, and these are the rose gold luster finish, and I pretty much love anything in this finish. It is so pretty. So I basically did a search on their site for rose gold to see what would come up, and purchased several things in this finish that they had. So these are 7mm Czech glass Druks, which basically just means they're round, and there were 29 pieces per strand, and you can see they're just beautiful, and they have just a slight bit of like gold shimmer and just this beautiful pink that's kind of variegated with that white. Just gorgeous. I just love these so much. So those are 7mm, so they're a little bit bigger. And then they had another selection which was 6mm Czech glass Druks. And for these, it was a selection varies situation. So basically, if you order a strand, you're getting a strand that you don't select, but they select for you. So it could depend on a random selection. So I went ahead and I ordered 5 to try to get different ones. And we had gotten these in a past Dollar Bead Box, and they were gorgeous. And I love Druk beads. I think they work in a lot of different projects. So I went ahead and I selected 5 to kind of get a random selection. And you can see I did get a couple duplicates, these and these, which I'm totally fine with. And then I got this beautiful strand as well, and you can see that the finish on those is just so beautiful. I could just stare at these beads. So I got those Druks, and again, those are 6mm. And then these are my reorder. These were the chartreuse, and there's 50 quantity per strand on those, just a really bright lime green. And these are 4mm. And I've used these a couple times before, and I think the color is stunning. It's just a really nice pop of lime green. And then I ordered a basic black jet Druk in the 4mm because I think I can always use a basic black Druk bead. So those are the Druk beads, D-R-U-K, that I ordered. I'm going to roll these up here to show you my next items. So, and let me not forget, this one was in a bag when it came, but I got these as well, and these are an apatite color, nice deep kind of bluish green, turquoise type of color, and I had used these before in a dyed river stone necklace that looked beautiful, so I wanted to order some more of those. So those are the Druks. So then I got a couple of like oddball things. Actually, I had been eyeing these for a while, and they kept saying out of stock on their website, but when I went on there on Black Friday to do my order, they were back in stock, and I was so excited because I love the peacock finish. I think it's so interesting. And these are the 2-hole square beads. So they're really cool. They're on a gray. They're called Gray Opal Maria Peacock. There's 24 per strand, and I think they're just so fun. So I went ahead and grabbed 2 of those. You'll see today that I did do a lot of duplicate strands. I wanted to order some of my things that I knew were favorites and grab a couple strands of those this time around rather than do 75 different things. Then this other beautiful strand I hadn't actually seen before, and I don't know if it's because it was new or I just missed it, but it totally reminds me of sea glass, particularly on the sides. And it's an 8x10 Czech glass table cut oval in ocean blue. There's 23 beads on the strand, and oh my word, it is stunning. So it's like clear table cut on the faces of the bead, but then on the sides it's like this frosted matte finish that looks like sea glass. It's so pretty, and it's a beautiful bluish green color. So I got those, and then I got a bunch of fire polish beads, so we'll get into that. I got a lot of 3 and 4 millimeter, but I also got some other sizes, so I'll show you these. Again, the rose gold that I just absolutely love, and these are, I might be calling it the wrong thing. It might be just rose luster, so I apologize for that. But these are a, let's see, looking at my list, 5 millimeter. No, they are actually rose gold luster. I think some are called rose luster and some are listed as rose gold luster. But anyway, these are 5 millimeter fire polish rose gold luster. There's 25 per strand. You can kind of see that gold when I turn the beads, and again, the beautiful variegated pink and white. Just love these. I had to get whatever they had size-wise and shape-wise in this finish because it is one of my favorites. And then I got a 5 millimeter crystal copper luster, which I thought was just stunning. So there's that right there. So beautiful. So it's like the bead underneath is clear, but then it's got this gorgeous copper finish over it. Very shiny and sparkly and beautiful. So I got those, and then I pretty much searched luster too. I think in their search bar I put in luster and just looked for what came up. And so then this was an ocean green luster 5 millimeter Czech glass fire polish bead that I hadn't seen before, I don't believe, and they are so pretty too, just gorgeous. So I snapped those up as well, 2 strands of those. And then we can get into the, let's see, the 3 millimeter strands that I got are right here. So I got some rebuys. I love the nebulous luster. So this is, of course, the red nebulous luster. If you've seen my dollar bead box videos before, you may recognize these from a previous box. So they're just stunning. They have a beautiful finish on them. When you turn them, the light really picks up that finish beautifully. So I got those, and I also got the nebulous luster in this green color. This is the I think it's the green turquoise nebulous luster is what this one's called. Beautiful. So I purchased 2 strands of those. And then these I hadn't actually received before, but they were so pretty. This pink, I just love them. So I went ahead and snapped those up, and I'm just glancing over here trying to look at my packing slip to see what the name of these are. These are called opaque pink silver luster, and I hope that the light and everything is doing these justice because they are so stunning as well. You can see how sparkly those are in the light. Gorgeous. Kind of a light bubblegum pink. Just very, very pretty. And then of course I got a basic black. These are jet. So basic black 3 millimeter because I was running low on those. And then I'm loving all of their crystal lined beads where it's crystal clear on the outside and you see the lining of the hole is coated in a color or a metallic, and I absolutely love these. So I got 2 more of those as well. So then let's get into the 4mm, and you can see I have a nice healthy bunch of 4mm beads to show you as well. So I guess I can start with the lined beads since we were just talking about those. And I have 4 different colors of lined beads to show you. So I have the silver lined, and these, well, 2 of them I believe are AB finish. Definitely the silver lined are an AB finish, and the copper lined. And then these, the gold and the cranberry, are not, but they are all beautiful. So just take that in for a second, if you will. I know those are so pretty to look at. I mean, just stunning. So I definitely tried to snatch up all the metallic lined ones that they had, and then I love the cranberry lined as well. So I got 2 strands of each of those. Love those. And then I got some more nebulous luster. So I got some more of the red nebulous luster right here in the 4mm. I got some more of the blue nebulous luster right here. Navy blue, I think this one is. So pretty. And then I got some of the green turquoise nebulous luster right there. And then I got some other lusters. This one's called an ocean blue luster. And I didn't have that one, but you can see how gorgeous that is. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful. Get a nice close-up on that so you can see it. Beautiful finish on that. And then I got, of course, some more of that rose gold luster in the 4mm fire polish that I love as well. And then a couple of jet black to have as a basic. So, and then I keep forgetting about the little bags when they have them in bags. I did get some white because I needed some of those. So I did get some white. Looking for the color on those. Opaque white luster is what these are called. Alright, so let me roll some of these things out of the way because I have some other just stunning, stunning beads to show you. And so I want you to have plenty of room to take those in. So I had ordered some of these baby daggers, check these out, that were new to their site. We had gotten these, I think there was a choice of 2 different strands in the latest dollar bead box subscription box. And I will try to get all these names right, but I may make a mistake because I do have a lot of things on my packing list. But I think these were the Tanzanite Silver Travertine, and I ordered 2 of those. And they have a beautiful like amber color underneath, and then they have the gorgeous travertine finish over top, which makes them look kind of like stone. And you guys, just a reminder, these are all $1, just $1 per strand. And then I had the 15% off. I did pay about $4.50 for shipping, but all in all, I got about $10 off my order. And so, I mean, already the prices are great, and they have such a great selection of Czech glass beads. I was so excited. So these, I think, are the purple iris. Been having a lot of fun with the baby daggers. You can make these into flowers. I like to use them as drops on the front of a necklace. I've been playing with that quite a bit. You can use them as drops on earrings. You can layer them kind of in a feathery type way with larger daggers. They're really neat, but these are tiny, and so I feel like it's easier for me to use them. I really like them a lot. So again, I think these were the purple iris. And then I got these 2, which I think are the purple AB. Just check out how gorgeous that is. They are so pretty with that AB finish on them, giving them all kind of a different color effect when the light hits them. And then I got a transparent tanzanite, which I do believe is this one. It's a pretty purple color. There's a lot of beads on here. There's 100 pieces per strand of these baby daggers. Super good deal. Okay, and then I got the purple fuchsia pink crystal, which would be, I think, these right here. So you can see these are gorgeous too. If you take a close look at these, you can see there's some that are kind of clear. There's different shades of pink and different shades of purple. Absolutely gorgeous. Love those so much. Then my last strand of baby daggers is a fuchsia crystal rainbow iris. And I hope I wasn't confusing any of the names, but I am not perfect, so I may have made a mistake on these. But I think you guys get the idea. These are a beautiful, different shades of pink. They've got kind of that rainbow or AB finish on them that is so pretty. A little bit of lavender and a little bit of periwinkle kind of showing through, and some clear on those. Just stunning, and I cannot wait to use these. These beads really inspire me so much. And then last but not least, besides the dollar roll of 22 gauge silver wire that I wanted to pick up, there's that. So they do have some wire and other things besides beads on their site, just FYI. But if you go to their special deals section on their website, you'll see that they have some random selections of different sizes of beads. Sometimes they're for a special deal where you can get them for less than $1 a strand. It's a random selection. You don't pick out the colors, but I always love to do this because it's fun to see what they send. Anyway, I got the pip bead selection, so I'm going to unbundle this, but you guys can already see they sent some absolutely stunning pip beads. So this was a deal where you select this bunch of 12 strands of pip beads, PIP, and they send you a random selection of 12 for $12. So they're not just like your basic colors. These are gorgeous, gorgeous finishes. And actually, it's funny because if you saw my one of my last bead hauls that I did on Etsy on Queen City Bead, I got the exact same finish in the flat teardrops. So now I have pip beads in the same finish, which is just awesome. So I love these, obviously. I would have picked these out. And they sent some other gorgeous ones. So I'll just go through them real quick. And again, I don't know the name because they were a random selection, but they're absolutely stunning. Like, I would have picked these out for myself anyway. So there's those. There's another beautiful finish. Check those out. They're kind of a grayish lavender kind of a color. Then another like kind of that rose gold luster finish. So it's almost like they handpicked these for me. I just love them. This is a more of a bluish gray. And then we got, let's see, this beautiful metallic purplish pink. And these pip beads, again, are good, kind of like the daggers where you could drop them off of a necklace. You could use them on the sides of a bracelet. You could use them dangling down on necklaces. You could make flowers out of them. This is a really gorgeous color. It's like a matte, kind of a nude peachy color. Then a beautiful red, which I love. And then these are absolutely gorgeous. I received some teardrop beads in a very similar finish from Bead Crate this past month. So it's kind of interesting, like I could use those together. So my mind's really working a lot just looking at these beads. And I have 2 more to show you, so these are beautiful too. So they didn't just send basic colors, like I said, they sent some gorgeous finishes. Like, these are not beads that are cheap to just go out and buy on their own. This beautiful metallic right here, I think it might be like the California finish. And then this is another one. This is the last one to show you right here. Yep. So highly recommend their subscription box as always. Definitely be on the lookout for that in the next couple days. I will be receiving the December dollar bead box subscription box, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that. Of course, you can go on their website. This video wasn't sponsored at all. This was just purchases I made that I wanted to share with you guys to give you an idea of the types of things you can find on their website. And I love to share my bead hauls with you. It's so fun to kind of take a look and see what people have to offer on sale, get a close look at them, see what kinds of treasures you can find, and let it inspire your imagination to come up with some new projects. So stay tuned for some more bead hauls. Stay tuned for some upcoming December subscription box unboxings, more finished jewelry updates where I show you what I've made with all these beads, more tutorials, so much to come. Please feel free to leave me a comment below. Let me know any of your favorite things down here in the comments that you see here, if you can pick a favorite. Also, feel free to let me know what you would make with any of these beads. But as always, I appreciate you all so much for being with me. I can't thank you enough. I appreciate you for watching. Hope to see you soon on my next video, and hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love you to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell if you'd like to see more of my videos, and check out the video description section to follow along on all of my social media handles, visit my Etsy shop, and check out my new website and blog at orchidandopal.com. Thanks for watching!